Just a bit. In fact, Andrea is going to be talking to Jeffrey Paul about a wonderful makeover involving wigs for kids.
That's right, Eileen. You know, every month we do a New You makeover here on Good Company, and I am just so excited about the one that we're doing today. Jeffrey Paul joins us. Of course, you're the founder of Wigs for Kids, yes. And I think this is just such a special thing that you've done, and I can't wait to introduce everybody to the young lady sitting next to you.
Oh, she's so exciting. As you said, all she's got to do is smile. Her beauty is so incredible. But you know, it's interesting. We wanted to do something for this program, of course, for a New You, and makeovers is what we've been doing month after month. And what a better time to do a kid, which we've got a big walk for Wigs for Kids coming up June 17th. We'll talk about later. But this is also an information for a lot of people that are out there. In fact, 1 out of 25 children and adults have a disease called trichotillomania. You got to spread that out, but it's short for trich. And it's amazing because all it is a disorder that they begin to twist their hair and they begin to pull it out. And the extent can be a complete scalping of the entire head, but they also could scratch or pick or bite their nails to the extent of really damage, unknown to them at all. This young lady went for 2 years with wonderful parents trying from doctor to find out what was going on. And they couldn't, misdiagnosed, until they went to the wonderful Cleveland Clinic. They got Dr. Wilma Bergfeld, who is just a genius.
Absolutely.
She immediately found out through a series of biopsies she had trichotillomania. She immediately got in touch with us so that we could take care of the image that was being the erosion of her feelings and emotions in her teenage life, and that's really important.
And I want to talk a little bit more about Wigs for Kids and how someone can get involved, but we have a before picture of Amy, and we should take a look at what some of the challenges were that you faced.
Now you can see she's beautiful, so there's nothing we could do except, of course, Kate did some things we'll talk about in a minute. But if you see where the hair is kind of porcupining up, those were the areas that she began to break down. And she's a cheerleader. She had discovered this unbeknownst to her or anybody else when they were tying her back up to her hair back to do a competition that she won, by the way. And they discovered it for the first time after all that, but it got worse and worse, and they didn't know what was going on. She was diagnosed with ringworm, which was, of course, wrong. So the hair kept breaking off, the hair kept falling off. Then all of a sudden, what we did is we took, of course, all the ponytails that people give to Wigs for Kids. We took all that hair and we created an integration system.
She
look at that.
So beautiful.
The smile is the same. Can you see them?
I know. This is really the same person.
It is. It is. Well, what we did first is we had to create an integration system. If you take a look at this, Andrea, it's a very fine net, it's nylon, so it's not like a wig or a hair piece or anything that's typical. We wanted her hair, her growing hair, to come through because we didn't want to cause damage to her hair. What we've discovered in our research over the last 20-some years is that if a child can stop the habit, trichotillomania is over. But this can be over 2, 3, 5 years or a lifetime issue. A lot of people know about Wigs for Kids that we do cancer children and alopecia. Well, in a year and a half, that child's hair's growing back, they throw up the wig and we have a wonderful party. This could be a lifetime process. So what we do is we take the hair, Andrea, and we hand tie one hair at a time to the netting. Then, if they show the top of the head visual, they'll be able to see that that's where her greatest damage was. So we created this exact thing for the top of her head, as the picture shows. And as they come back, they can then see how this actual small, tiny, hand-tied hair replacement supplement goes to the top and gives her the ability to have hair growing.
So she bends, if Amy, you put your head forward, we can see such a huge change.
Isn't it amazing?
And what you're saying is that then this piece can be removed.
Well, yes, it could be. It could be. But she wants to go cheerleader. She wants to swim. She wants to have a great time like most of our clients do. So we have an attachment that is completely safe and approved that she's able to put this on like extensions. And her hair is brought through naturally, and she showers and lives and actives, and once about every 5, 6 weeks comes back has it removed, we do her hair, and we did her color this time. If you saw the before picture, she had your hair color.
Yeah, I know.
And your hair color is beautiful.
Thank you. But I love her hair color.
And you can see the complexion. You know, you got that Italian complexion, and she has that wonderful German type of complexion. So we actually lifted her hair, but we had to use with, Kate and Michelle and Boone at the Jeffrey Paul's did just an incredible process of working with the team because they had to lift her hair color, but safely because we have damaged hair.
Well, she's sitting over there. Amie, I have to ask you, I mean, you've just been giggling and smiling all morning. You must be so happy.
Yes, very.
Is it just sort of, I mean, you're a young girl, like Jeffrey said, you're a cheerleader, you're a teenager. Is this just, it kind of changes your life, doesn't it, at the age that you are?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. And does it feel natural to you? And
well, yeah, you get used to it after a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
She was airbrushed this morning, too. Kate didn't airbrush, but it didn't need much.
And she doesn't even need to be airbrushed. Like we said, she just has to smile. Well, this is really just an important, Wigs for Kids is just so important that you've taken this on. And how can people get involved?
Well, this is a challenge to all of our new listening audience in Channel 3 at Good Company. We have our first annual walk at the zoo. And it's going to be an exciting time. We want that if there's 20 people to call, know that if they call today and sign up for a walker, they're going to get a free t-shirt right off the bat. They're going to help us help these kids a lot more than just sending us even $1, but to be a participant of that. There's a lot of fun there too. We got balloon blowers and we've got instrumental people and we've got dancers, and it's going to be one heck of a zoo day and more, as we call it.
Well, the information will also be on our website. Of course, you see it there on the screen. Thank you so much for being here. I hope we'll be doing even more of these.
We will.
Because I think it's so terrific, and you just look so beautiful. Thank you for being here and showing our viewers what was done. And good luck to you with the rest of your cheerleading competition. All right. Well, stay with us. We've got much more to come on Good Company, including another wonderful performance by another talented young lady, Kate Vogel.